everyone, my name is Lauren Correia and I'm here today to answer some of the frequently asked questions when it comes to Caribbeantan self-tan. So one of the frequently asked questions is if the spray tan will land up on my clothing, and if it does, will it come out? 100% it will come out. It is water soluble, as well as the fact that if you do have some tan coming off onto your clothing, please make sure to not stress, because it doesn't take off the tan from your body as your tan is developing after the 8 hours. So it's in your skin and it's ready to go, and I promise you everything comes out of everything. So next question is, why does my self-tan smell? So the DHA inside of the Caribbeantan products is mixing with your skin. So sometimes you'll have a bit of a self-tan smell, but don't stress. After the 8 hours of development, as well as after your first shower, the smell will definitely go away. And if not, apply some of the milk and honey butter cream, because that is the most amazing smell and it will take care of all of your worries. So another question we have is how to prevent your hands and feet from going darker than your body. So what I would suggest is putting some barrier cream on the palms of your hands, on the bottom of your feet, as well as the fact that when you are applying your self-tan, you do it in circular motions on your body. But what you do is you apply the product to your mitt or onto your skin, do it in circular motions, and you use whatever is left over on your mitt for your hands, making sure you make a claw-like shape like this and apply evenly with the excess left over of your mitt, so that you'll have even looking tan on your feet and on your hands. So a lot of people ask the question of, why does my tan go blotchy or stripy? The reason for this is because of dry skin or leftover dead skin on the body. So that's why we say it's super important to use an exfoliator. So I use the Caribbeantan exfoliator that is rich in cinnamon and coconut oil. So when I apply it onto my body, I do circular motions just to get rid of all the excess dead skin cells, the dry skin, so that when you apply your tan, it's an even canvas for your tan to go onto, as well as the fact of using the Caribbeantan milk and honey butter after you've applied your tan, to ensure that your skin is continuously moisturized, so that when the tan does develop and starts to come off, it comes off evenly and you will look absolutely amazing. So another question that we get is, why does my tan land up being uneven? So you need to ensure that when you're applying the product onto your skin, you're continuously keeping the same measurement between the one side of your body and to the end side of your body. So making sure that you stay in a consistent line, and not in a sense that going higher and normal over here and then low over here. So continue a consistency of a line, as well as when you apply your mitt to your body, circular motions, but also looking at where you're going, making sure that everything is being rubbed in to ensure that the tan is over your entire body and not just in specific areas that you might see. So this is also a great tip, which is applying your tan in front of a mirror. So when you can't kind of see the things where from a naked eye, you can check in your mirror and you'll be able to see exactly where your tan has gone. And I also cannot express how important it is to exfoliate to get an even tan, to get rid of the dead skin cells, to get rid of the dry skin, to ensure that when you do apply your tan onto your body, you have a clean canvas for the tan to apply nice and evenly for a gorgeous looking tan. Will my tan cover my stretch marks and imperfections? So yes, it does. So what it does is it applies a one-tone layer of a color onto your skin, opposed to your natural skin. So think about it, when you drive in a car, your arm over here is a lot darker than your actual body. Or you'll notice that because you put a lot of sunscreen on your face, your chest will be a bit of a different color to your face. So when you do your spray tan, it's a one layered color on your body. So that will eliminate a lot of the imperfections that you might have in your body, as well as the fact that I like to use the Caribbeantan shimmer cream just to emphasize on some of the points that I love having stand out, as well as it does blur out some of my stretch marks, especially while being pregnant at the moment. It's one thing that's going to happen with your natural body. So what I do is I always apply a little bit of the shimmer cream or the milk and honey butter onto my stretch marks and my imperfections, and this just makes my tan look absolutely amazing and kind of in a sense eliminates the actual standout of imperfections and my stretch marks. And the biggest question that we get is how to avoid having an orange tan. So Caribbeantan has created 3 different shades for you, so A, B, and C. So A is for your fair skin. So if you're burning in summer and you're burning in winter, that one is for you. Then B is for your light to medium skin, so you kind of only burn during summer. And then C is for your darker skin tone, where you don't actually really burn at all. So it's all about choosing the correct tone of color. So choosing between A, B, and C will ensure that you'll have the most natural looking tan, specifically for the type of skin that you have. Another question that we receive is Caribbeantan safe to use while being pregnant? Yes, it 100% is safe. The product is animal cruelty free, firstly, as well as the fact that all the ingredients that they use are completely non-harmful to you or your baby. However, we do recommend not having a spray tan in your first trimester, just because that's the time when your body's changing, that's when your hormones are super high. So we always suggest having a spray tan or doing your own self-tan from the second trimester onwards. And then as well, when it comes to skin medication or any medication that you're currently on, if it has something that's quite a product that has such an effect on your skin, such as Accutane or anything like that for eczema and things like that, we kindly recommend that you go and do either a patch test on your arm, or you go and consult your dermatologist and just see what they think about the situation. My experience with Caribbeantan while being pregnant has been an absolute confidence boost, because, you know, being pregnant for the first time, and I'm at 6 months now, so the whole change in my body, the whole change in the whole experience of my body has really, in a sense, been different to what I've known for my entire life. So when it comes to a confidence boost, when it comes to making myself feel a bit better, and also just in a sense looking good, I love Caribbeantan products because that's what it does to me. It makes me feel just a little bit more like myself again, as well as the fact that it makes me enjoy my pregnancy more, because I am able to cover some of the imperfections that I don't like, as well as the fact that it emphasizes my bump, as well as it's just a fantastic product because of the fact that it has no harmful products inside. It's animal cruelty free, which absolutely makes me so happy, and I promise you it is the best little best friend that you'll have in your cupboard when you're just needing that confidence boost, because I'm telling you now, being tanned while being pregnant has been a blessing, and it has made every day a little bit easier for me. Another question we get is, how can I have a darker tan? So what I would suggest is, when buying the self-tan from the shops, make sure that you choose the correct shade. So don't go and think, because I want a darker tan but I am an A shade client, don't go and buy a C, because that is where we land up with the situations where the tan will be too dark and that orange surfaces. We don't want that. So what I would suggest is choosing your shade, alright, applying the product, waiting 8 hours, having a shower, and then applying another layer. It's kind of what we call doubling up, as well as, if you would like to, remember what the natural points are on your body when you are in the sun. So for example, your shoulders, your arms over here, your hips over here, all of those kind of places, put a little bit more product onto there, because it emphasizes those positions on your body to make a more of a darker prominent tan. And that is exactly what we do when it comes to doubling up. Don't go and use a darker color, use the same color but twice.